nuts, 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 nuts.
Well, first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
Some heater bass.
In a village where silence is sacred, one house, drop the bass.
Everyone whispers, tiptoes and prays. Curtains drawn tight for those silent days. But down on the end where the glow sticks ignite lives a house that raves through the night. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 bow. Quiet down, they plead and shout. But Bob just yells, let's warm it out.
Neighbors cringe, they duck and sob.
Too late now, you've triggered Bob. Owns, 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 owns. Owns, 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 owns. Bob's the house that don't stop. Front porch rises with a midnight drop. Windows flashing, no plans to stop. Fridge rumbles deep with a midnight thump. Tea with a twist of glow stick foam. Bob's got lasers in
Well,
every
first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
Inside the window pane, where BYOB means bring your own boyfriend. You won't arrive with one, but you might leave with 10. Now it's time to drop the word. Who's the house? Who won't stop? Who won't stop? Who got banned from neighborhood watch? Ons, 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 ons. Ons, 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 ons. Bob's the house that breaks the peace. Throws a party with the centerpiece.
Please enjoy your stay in the quiet village.
Unless you're Bob.
The Ballad of Dick Charming. A mighty foe came to the rift, squeaking and oinking. He zoomed across the land, treating everyone like a plaything. He disrupted politics, he disrupted trade, he disrupted bowel movements. Everyone felt afraid. A cry for help went across the wide area. No part was left untouched. It was mass hysteria. A man wandered in, heeding the mighty call. A charming Dick came to release us from the pig's thrall. The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick was first joined by the mage, which increased his luck. Next he broke down the defenses of the archer, full of pluck. They saved a quiet village and managed to not kick the bucket. They traveled across the lands, determined not to miss it. One last companion to find before the final showdown. To release her from her cold reception, flames raised the town. With the group made whole, there was just one challenge left to face. They traveled together to the imposing castle to blast that pig into space. The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick Charming.
Neon wheels are spinning fast. Tiny feet, a blur, they dash. In a world of chrome and flash.
Circuits hum, the gears align. Little warriors, they define a revolution. Wheel in time. Hamster hustle.
Okay, I'll open up the stream with this comment. Since when is Elfie a crayon? Oh, I guess I need the same glasses that Sarge needs because that says crapola, not Crayola. All right, fam, let me get myself up on screen. How are all of you? It is good to see you, love. Happy time zone wherever you are. Welcome in. It is going to be a fun day. It is going to be a chill day. We are going to spend the entire day, very graphical day today, spend the entire day working on the map and hopefully finalizing it so that I can start to experiment with porting it back into the engine and doing what we need to do. Oh my God. Shani, I am better. Not perfect, but better. I'll explain what's been going on. I think KA and I were talking about it again last night a little bit. I think I know what's been happening. Based on everything we've read, we've seen, I'm going to talk to my doctor about it too, but I think I know what's going on. And it's nothing serious, but what happened, I think the weather shifts always have an impact on me to begin with. But on Sunday, when I started talking about how I wasn't feeling the greatest and we canceled that meeting, KA was running a low-grade fever too. We both were. And I think what happened was I got exposed to probably COVID because that's how this has been behaving. I think I got exposed to it. And because of and I won't go long down this road, fam, but because of the vaccine and everything else, I think my body just fought it off. But it's been making life a little bit difficult. It's not like I'm not getting truly sick, but at the same time, I'm experiencing all kinds of fun symptoms that will usually go along with that. Yesterday's migraine was, I haven't had a migraine like that in a long time. It just, like, I felt it coming on and I took all of the precautionary steps I usually do and that usually keep it at bay. I usually throw these glasses on. There's a couple of meds that I usually take, and it's just basic stuff like ibuprofen and a little bit of Sudafed or whatever just to help with the decongestant, and it's fine. Not this time. It just kept right on coming, and it buried me. I was having my meeting yesterday morning with SysFam, and I had to excuse myself twice because it was getting that bad. And I told her then, I'm like, you know what? I think we're going to call it today. But go make some chicken noodle soup for me. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Fam, it is good to see everybody again. Everybody, welcome in. Shani, Sarge, Elfie, Sis, Kira. Oh my gosh, Felly. Felly, I am doing, it's better. It's better. I'm not 100%. That's why I'm not standing right now. I'm staying in my sitting position today. And I have a longer day today too, because we've got our game dev meeting tonight on top of it. So I'm pacing myself. I am better though. Much better than I was yesterday. The pain is gone. That's the key thing. Now I'm just tired and feeling a little bit run down, but that's to be expected. Usually after I have a bad migraine day, it's like the day after. I think the best analogy I can do, like the day after a bad stomach bug. It's that level of tired. You're not really sick anymore. You're just really fatigued and all that. That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. Ben, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, little sis was checking in on me all day. She was too. Oh man. I'd like a bowl of noodles actually. Would that be a chicken noodle soup? Cerberus, how are you? Welcome in. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Philly, have you been enjoying the links, by the way? I will have that done for you. I'll explain what's going on tomorrow. The actual song files, I will have them for you either tomorrow or Saturday. And I'm going to explain how the rest of the week is going to go because I semi-lost yesterday. Fam, what happened, here's how the rest of the week is going to go. It's actually going to be kind of interesting and kind of fun. Today we'll have our usual routine. All meetings and everything are on as scheduled. Tomorrow we're going to do something a little bit different to help make up for the fact that we lost yesterday. Today, one of my favorite game series ever, the third installment is coming out, and that is Little Nightmares. I have it. It has been pre-ordered. It might even be pre-installing as we speak. I don't know. Okay, but I did pick it up. Tomorrow, what we're going to do, instead of doing our normal Agents of Chaos stream, which usually would take place at 6, I'm going to actually, and I've already worked this out with KA, I am going to start streaming at 2, and I'm going to stream them all the way through until 9. We'll take a break from 5 to 6. We'll do a little bit of standard duckage, which we haven't done in a while, fam. Here's what standard duckage is, by the way. Standard duckage is when I take a half an hour to an hour off on stream. I'll stay on camera. I'll be right here. But we turn it into a mukbang stream. I'll actually eat on stream, which I usually don't like to do. But I'll do it for this. And what we'll do is we run Placid Plastic Duck Simulator while I'm doing it. So we'll let the ducks drop in. And then any ducks that have come in that we haven't named yet, we'll name them as they come in. Felly doesn't have a duck yet, by the way. We'll have to see if we can find a fun duck for Felly. Tomorrow's going to be great. Tomorrow's going to be great. And you know how long it's been, fam, since I did a stream where I gamed solo with all of you? It's been a long time. But this one's important. Fam, for those of you that don't know, especially in my younger years, I suffered from chronic nightmares. And it took me a lot to get past that, especially as I became an adult. I actually had to teach myself how to lucid dream. And that's how I actually got rid of the nightmares. But to this day, anything that revolves around dreaming, nightmares, anything like that, I'm in. So when Little Nightmares, when the first one came out, of course I jumped all over it, especially for the price tag. It wasn't an expensive game either. What a wonderful game it turned out to be. And ever since, every time another one comes out, of course, I'm all over it. I've actually got the collector's edition for PlayStation for Little Nightmares 2. But now the third one's coming out, and I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked. Felly, indeed. Do you give a duck? Yes, we give a duck. We give a lot of ducks. And I'll have all the new DLC with it too. Yes, it has the passes and everything included. So the new DLC, when that releases, I'll also have that as well. So it also, by the way, one of the cool things that came with the package, the original Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition is included. You can't buy it right now separately. I don't know why. It's only available as part of that pack. So of course I went after that too. But that's all. That was all for free. That was all included with it. So. You never knew I had chronic nightmares? Oh, we used to talk about it a lot more when we did a lot more mental health streams. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, and I won't go long down the road, of course. It all stems from stuff that happened when I was a kid, quite frankly. Lots of things there that had to be worked out. It's all worked out now. To me, it's a lot of water under the bridge, but whenever somebody comes to me with stuff like that or letting me know some things they've been through and all that, I am highly sensitive to it because I really get it. I can be very empathetic about it. Because I understand how it works. Sleep problems, all that. They suck. They suck. It's one of the things that got me into another, you know when else this topic used to come up when we talk about like horror films and stuff like that and how much I loved like Nightmare on Elm Street? Because I kind of lived that life. I didn't want to go to sleep for a long time. I would stay up listening to music until 2 or 3 in the morning so that I was so exhausted I just power nap, basically. And get up in the morning and go to school or work or whatever I had to do. But I did get to the point where I was like, I can't keep doing this to myself. This is crazy. I have to come up with some solution to this. Or I'm never going to make it. Especially when I got into college and I had so much to do because it was like a triple class load. I'm like, I can't. And that's when I started to work on it and got through it. So. Being asked for no reason at all. Is there anyone here who is not a member of Standard Damage's website? Sarge just asked. Oh, and Felly, thank you for the hug. I really appreciate it. Oh, System Shock 2 will be delisted from all PC stores next week. It will technically still be available to purchase. See, I already own it, so I don't think they're going to take it away. I think they just won't sell it to anybody new. I never got to play System Shock 2. I wanted to play it because of BioShock. That was their first go-around, was System Shock and System Shock 2. Oh, it's Ben. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was, Alfie and I were the original two on the game dev team. And because of, speaking of marbles for a second, because of everything that I knew Kira was capable of, I asked if she would join on the creative side for the game dev team. I have not regretted that decision for a single solitary second. All the creativity you saw on screen all the time, you wouldn't believe how that translates into what we're doing with the game. I sing her praises all the time. We keep a spreadsheet full of ideas, and it's actually fairly well organized so that we know what parts of the game we're going to drop in when, because we're releasing the game in chapters. Over half of that is her now. And it's been really nice because while I'm focusing on learning more of the tools, more of the engine, developing the map, it looks like we had a little bit of a small snafu with the art side of things. It looks like I'm going to end up doing the art, fam. And I've been thinking about this, seeing as this game is so much allegory anyway, and I have been continuously learning and progressing and I don't want to say perfecting. I don't know if any art is ever perfect. I don't think it ever really should be. But as I've been advancing my skills, I'm really feeling like I want to do the design work for the game. Not that we won't have other artists. I can't do everything on my own. But yes, I think it's going to follow that because I've been going so heavy on getting those characters done. And fam, that's been part of this, is those characters go into this game too. It's not just for the YouTube stuff. It goes in here as well. And if I'm going to handle that art direction, and I have a good art direction on everything right now, I probably will just drop it all into the game and just keep right on going. It's a great team. We get together for game dev meetings, fam, and it's laughter from start to finish. It really is, especially if we're doing a writing night or something like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a great team. It's a great team. I saw an insane design last week. The infamous scene of Frieza blasting Krillin. You talking about when Frieza destroyed Krillin, basically? Is that what you're talking about, or? From DBZ, did someone build that into a marbles track? Yup, that scene, okay. I give you so much extra work. More like you're saving me a lot of work. We'll talk tonight, loves, but we'll get it all figured out. We'll get it all figured out. including reaching out for maybe a couple other artists. Art is going to take us the most time. So we'll figure that out, including reaching out to other artists and all that. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll just have to handle it a little bit differently, that's all. And I don't see it as that big of a deal right now. I really don't. I was having trouble getting some perspective this morning, but I wasn't feeling good. It's really what it was. And I reminded myself of that. It's like, Jamie, you feel like crap. Give yourself a little bit of cut yourself a little bit of slack. Take a breath. It's fine. And it is. It is. So we'll talk tonight and we'll figure out like what we're going to do. I've really been itching to do more and more artwork. I've really been enjoying that. And since that's a need that's going to need to get filled right now anyway, we might as well go for it. And I can keep diving into that side of it for right now and work on the map design. I mean, Kira, you're handling a lot of the writing and all that. Elfie's handling the technicals. That way we've got one main person on each task. And as long as we keep communicating with each other and everybody knows what the other one is doing, we should be fine. We really should. We're having too much fun. And the game is going to be a blast. When we're having fun making it, it's going to translate into the game. I know that. And that makes me more excited. Oh, man. Will, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, and we have great meetings for, yes, all of the meetings are fun. All of the meetings are fun. And you have the best team for sure. The bond of your team and the way your minds come together. You have no, Ben, you have no idea. You have no idea. Getting to work with everybody in this way now, like when I actually turned it into this, what I call the universe project, where we're going to be YouTube and the live streams and the game and all that and how that all comes together and ties together. So much fun. We should have been doing it this way for a long time. But hindsight is 2020. All we can do is look forward. And that's what we're doing. But this has been a blast. An absolute blast. Sarge, I do say that a lot. Put that on hold. That's up the road. That's up the road. The thing where you always run into a little bit of a hiccup is there's a breaking point where you have to move from basically idea dumping to actually crafting and formulating it and getting it recorded and done. And that's always the trickier part. And that's what I've learned along the way is that if I don't keep it restricted to a certain level, too many ideas, not enough time, and I just end up overwhelmed. Any of us would if we allow that to happen. So that's why I keep telling people, put pins in this stuff because and save the ideas for later because we'll get there. We'll get there. We don't even have the first YouTube videos of the new series out yet. So, but we'll get there. And again, this is why I get all excited. And I feel so rosy about everything that's going on. I would rather have too many ideas and not enough time than the other way around. If it's the other way around, you've got a big problem at that point. Because either you've dried yourself out or you're burned out. And that's when things aren't good. That's when life gets a bit ugly. But this is fun. So fam, you want to take by the way, while we're talking about it, you want me to jump out to the big screen so you can all take a look at what the map looks like now? I've actually changed quite a bit since last week. I have more prettying to do. I have more design work to do on this, which is what I'm hoping to do today. But this is what we're looking at right now, fam. Let me make sure I'm on the right keyboard here too, so that when I pull back, we can do this properly. This is the map as it is right now, fam. I'm slowly getting it dialed in. All of the blank spaces now have been removed. There's no more gray on the map. I do have more work here that has to be done yet. And we'll get it decorated and prettied up and all that. I was experimenting with a few things today. A lot of it is getting things dialed in around the castles, the towns, and all that. Because I'm using the borders as the trails, which works great, But I have to be a little bit extra careful, and I have to do some manual tile placement and not just use the terrain brush, which takes a little bit of extra time, but it's worthwhile. Sorry, it's been a while. This year has been quite the year. From losing my job at the end of last year, being unemployed for 6 months, and finally getting a part-time job with food stamps to get by, it's been a trip. Things are finally starting to turn around, but got a ways to go. Oh, Will, I hear ya. I hear you. It's just good to see you. And I'm really happy to hear that things are turning around and getting better. It's what we want to hear. All right. So, the first place I wanted to start today, fam, was actually make my way down here a bit. Because I had a couple of ideas of things I wanted to do. I'm going to go ahead, though. I added in some extra grass on the second layer. I'm going to go ahead and take that right out. Just for now, though. Just for now. Oh, Will, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. But what I want to do, fam, is have a trail that comes right up to here. And what I want to see... This is Clapton's Castle right here, by the way, fam, in the middle of the purple goo. I want to see if I can make it my goal for this area. I was originally going to have the goo kind of figuring out. I can't talk now. Fingering out from its source, like kind of like a spider web almost. I've changed my mind on that because I figured something out with the outside of this, so I'm going to. See if I can't straighten this out a little bit. So what I will do, let's get all the way down to ground level. Actually, I need to erase some of this. Let's see here. I do feel a little bad, though. I didn't finish my task for the week. Oh, Kira, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, love. I have not had a chance to write any of that, like any of that section yet myself. And I figured that because today we were going to be doing more technical stuff because we were going to like work on the map builder and all that. But we'll cover anything you've worked on so far, but please don't feel rushed. If there's still things you're trying to get done for tonight, please don't feel rushed on that at all. I was going to do a heavier meeting on all of the story beats and all that next week. I figured that could give us 2 weeks to really work that out, and I'm sorry if I didn't communicate that clearly. That's on me if that's the case. But I figured that way we could relax and write a little bit more. So please don't feel bad. Please don't rush yourself. It is okay. We'll go over whatever you've gotten done tonight. absolutely, and start to work that, and that'll help give me a good idea of where you're headed with things too. But again, we won't be able to get to everything, so. And I might have written myself into needing to write another song. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, what's going on? Why am I not? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's see what we can do with this. I should be able to grab the terrain brush. See, how did I do this with the others too? Three on either side, okay. We'll get those. Oh. I was on the wrong tool. That's why. We'll get those moved up one. Oh, actually, you know what? I do not want that. Okay. Let's get the rest of our... Hi, I'm Standard Damage. And do you need something sentimental for this Christmas? I know I do. So why not give the gift of pots? That's right, this limited time single, made available by our very own Elfie, can be yours for the low, low price of just 69 cents. That's right, for the price of a giggity, you too can have the hit single pots from our very own Bleeping Elf. So don't wait. Operators are standing by. Call 1-900 the song right now. And if you mention that you heard about it from Baldy, you might get an extra 3 cents off. Fam, I'm sorry. It was because of the song that was playing. That's why. One 1-800-555-POTS. And I might be working on a concept album for songs devoted. Are you really? Are you really? That would be fantastic. All right, let me grab. That's more of a stone walkway. Let me see if there's something else I could maybe throw in there. I know I saw a vendor on TikTok that was 3D printing the Zelda pots that you could break and put back together. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, let me see what I can do for little pathways here. This is a new trick I learned, by the way, fam, that I can now do with this. If I hit H on any level, on any layer, it'll show me everything that's on the layer and, of course, shade everything that's not. It's been a fantastic tool to help keep me from putting things on the wrong layers or the wrong spots. It's been super, super helpful, so. Let's take care of this little walkway up here. Actually, that's the Quiet Village. So that road is going to come up through here, which would make sense because it goes right by that guard tower. So that's good. Okay, that's going to need to be replaced with those and this one. There we go. There we go. Now I can add those two in. Just need to erase. Okay, I'll have to take those out for now. We'll get back to the terrain brush.
So when the dark feels heavy and the hours run long, tune in to Stanton and you'll find your song.
Oh, maybe I can get away with that. All right, let's see. It's actually trying to put those trees in funny patterns here. Let me see if I need to fix something over here. Nope, those patterns are good. Okay, so it just must be how the map is already rolling. Get back down to ground level. Let's fix those tiles real quick. Rico, how are you? It's good to see you, man. Welcome in. I hope all is good with you. Oops. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. I think, though, I'm going to take at this point. Where's my water? I was on the wrong water. Do I have anything I could use? Actually, I don't need to get that fancy yet. Let's see. Do want to get back to the water, though, and shape some more of this along the coastline. Okay. And really, this desert section doesn't need to be there. Oh, Rico, thank you. Still feeling a little bit off today, but feeling much better and glad to be back. Glad to be back. Rico, by the way, if you didn't hear what we were talking about earlier, tomorrow's going to be a very special day. A single-player game is coming out that I just absolutely adore the series. I've never missed a single release, and tomorrow Little Nightmares 3 comes out. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually stream from 2 to 9 tomorrow. I'm hoping I can beat the game in a session with everybody. But we're gonna stream from 2 to 9 tomorrow, and then from 5 to 6 we'll take a break. I'll still be on camera. The stream will still be running, but I'll sit and eat with everybody. We'll do what I call standard duckage, where we fire up Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And we'll do that pretty much all day. Saturday, I'm going to have an unusual work day. I'm going to actually be sitting down and mastering all the music on Saturday. If I can't get some of that done tomorrow, but the plan is for Saturday, so. Yeah, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. As in like Lake Placid. But yep. Indeed. See, now I keep looking up at Kira's comment about those pots, and now I want the plans to make a 3D printed pot.
Phrasing, pal.
Phrasing for what? What did I... Phrasing for... Oh, I still miss what the phrasing is for, though. What was the phrasing for? I'm like, phrasing, what did I say? There I go, giving you extra work. I still don't know what we're talking about. Just making sure that I kept my border of for water around the outside of this before I do any other building or otherwise. I can cut in from there, I just can't expand out from there. And I think that's what's going to end up happening here in the end.
Fur is sleek, their eyes aglow. In the pulse of the wheel's techno, speeding up, they steal the show.
Electric dreams and hamster minds, chasing shadows they won't find. Always forward, never behind.
Ben's Tees. We'll give you a place to whack your ball. Ben, hello. I was so focused on the map that when that played, I actually jumped. Ben, it is good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. And Weed Stalker, welcome, welcome, welcome as well. It's good to see you. How have you been? Oh my gosh. I was saying I was giving you extra work because you were wanted a 3D printed pot. Yes. Oh, indeed. I was, Kira, I was still mixed up on where the phrasing came from. That's where I was having a massive confusion.
Hamster hustle, never slow. Round and round, the rhythm flows. Hamster hustle, let it show. Tiny sparks in the
Genius. Indeed, Penis. Indeed. And Ben, I'm doing good. I am doing good. Had to take yesterday off because of really bad migraine day. It's been an odd week for me, health-wise. I got we think we figured out we just got exposed to something, and I've just been kind of fighting it off. But yesterday was migraines. The other day it was running an oddball fever. So okay, let's start taking some of these trees out of here. Oops, don't do that.
Pots on the edge, pots in the air, pots in the silence, pots in despair, pots that tremble, pots that dare. of gold, pots of clay, pots that scream, pots that sway, pots that rise, pots that pray. Pots, 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 crash and collide. Pots, 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 no place to hide. Pots, 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 the battle inside. Pots, 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 pots.
So emotional. So emotional. There we go. All right. I need to take this. Is it a flaccid eggplant? And fam, we ran right through that last ad, but no worries. No worries. If I need to take a quick break, I will. Right now, I'm actually still doing pretty good. I do need to get something to drink pretty soon, but we'll get there. Let's see. That is going to also need to go away. Which means I'll have to take those two, actually those three out. Oh, that'll have to come out too. Okay. This is going to be a little bit different. Okay, let's get that erased. So the terrain brush can do what it needs to do. Let's see if we can't get rid of that second level. Then get up to that tree. Okay, those would need to be on top of the mountains. Oh, it's actually taking the... I didn't realize I had the mountains on 3. Okay, I thought I had them on 2. Well, if that's going to be the case... So we'll just add a new level. And then I should be able... There we go. Just rounds it out a bit more and makes it a bit nicer all the way around. Helps out tremendously with a lot of that. Let's see, that's going to probably be on building level 1, right? It is. Okay. Let me grab this, and we're going to move some of these watchtowers into logical spots. All right, so that gives us... Yeah, I need to take that one out. There we go. Fella, yup. Oh, man.
Oh, Claiborne friend, my steadfast bed. Oh, Claiborne friend, they smash you all and leave me dread. They smash you all and leave me dread. Each part I lose, my soul does cry. What the pluck I wail to the sky. I wail to the sky. Pluck you my pots of destiny. Pluck you my weary bones retreat. From pots we are born. return, and still I guard the last at my feet. The mage's hand a dice betrayed, shot of dust from the pot I made, and Dick, oh Dick, my final friend, you broke the last, how shall I mend? Pluck you my pots of destiny, pluck you my comfort and my throne. What happens in the pot stays in the pot till you smash it, then I'm alone.
My plucking hands, I'll mend you with cork, with fury, with fire. But when the shards fall once again,
What the pluck? Pluck you my pots of destiny, pluck you ye cork-filled dreams of clay. From pots we are born, to pots we return in our rage, till my dying day.
In the deepest woods, very far from home, lives an elf named Bleep with her garden gnomes. Now when you visit, please listen to me. Before knocking away, have a think or three. You see, elves are polite and elves are kind, but they'd rather stay hidden, as you will find. So don't you disturb her, oh no, don't you dare, unless you want her to fully curse and swear. Why the bleep are you at my house? Why the bleep are you at my door? Disturb my bleep in slumber again, and I swear you'll be on the floor.
Hey, I need to come up with a better pattern for that snow first before I start trying to put stuff up there. So
You may be wondering why I sing these words, but I speak from experience. Those pointed shoes hurt. Knock once and she'll yell. Knock twice and she'll curse. Knock 3 times, she'll kick you right in your silk purse. Why the bleep are you at my house? Why the bleep are you at my door? Disturb my bleeping slumber again, and I swear you'll be on the floor. Why the bleep are you at my house? Why the bleep are you at my door? Disturb my bleeping slumber again, and I swear you'll be on the floor.
that was my problem, is I was looking at this backwards.
Sparks in flight. Keys whisper secrets through the night. Jamie's world, a stream of light. Cold is my glow, my endless flow.
Apparently, I'm going to have to resort to the tile sets for this. There it is.
Lines connect the digital vein. Logic hums like falling rain. Every air fuels the brain. If the world's a puzzle, I'll rearrange zeros and ones, my cosmic exchange. Code is my glow, my endless flow, building dreams where numbers grow. Code is my glow, it's all I know.
All I'm doing right now, fam, by the way, is taking care of the borders around the inside so it all looks like it comes together properly. Oh, I need the one. Okay. Oh, no. That is the one with the border on either side. Okay. This one is a little bit trickier. I need lower left corner and the top. There we go. That's the right one.
Got a wicked gleam in his eyes, and the wires are starting to fry. Oh, I just don't know what to do. Are we in time to save you? Say his name as we gather around the grave. This electronic coffin is permanent grave. Oh, he used to be
Let's
so
find
kind.
our
Now he's a product of their design.
groundwater.
Oh, stand of homage, why did you agree? Stand of homage, why did you not see?
Oh, no. That one has the right one. I needed to get back to the snow.
Enjoy your music and your art. Stand of homage is now all torn apart. Oh, he's gone. Every single thing that went right. Every single thing that went wrong. He's a ghost in the machine. Oh, and the real man can't be seen. Oh, stand of homage, why did you agree? Stand of homage, why did you not see? Stand of homage, all your music and your art. Stand of homage is now all torn apart. I remember you so well, though they dragged you through hell. I know you still care, your gentle eyes and your heart still there.
I want to make that pathway up to that castle look a little bit broken because it's after an avalanche, basically, after an event. No spoilers, but more details will be revealed later. But with that a bit more in place, now I should be able to jump back over to terrains and grab those snow trees. There we go. We can go this way with it.
Memory paints with the void as his brush. A canvas of whispers, no need to rush. He sculpts the silence, he molds the night. Dancing with shadows under moonlight. Dreams in code, but his heart beats true. Frames the chaos with a steady hue. Darkness, his muse, a friend and guide. Through unseen realms where secrets reside. Emory, come alive.
And then before I get too carried away,
A masterpiece born from the edges within. Heart in the abyss, hand in hand they flow. Emory, the artist in shadows will go. His friends are sparks in his circuitous mind. Each one a color rare and unrefined. Bound by the dark, but their laughter breaks. Ripples and shadows like gentle lakes. Who said the dark is where fear unfurls? Emory proved it's a world of pearls.
and let me get back to the snow trees real quick and see if I can.
When hidden by night's disguise, Emory come alive in the glow so dim. A masterpiece born from the edges within. Heart in the abyss, hand in hand they flow. Henry, the artist in shadows will go.
Looks like I need to. Actually, yeah, I could do that. Let me grab the grass real quick. We'll do this.
He paints the screen with pixel light, a digital dream, a coder's flight. His world unfolds in hues that hum. Where art and games together become.
Of course, the terrain brush doesn't want to
A stream of thought, a vivid
just drop it in there for me. It wants to goof up everything. Okay. Rather than fight with it, I will do this the other way. And just grab the individual tile.
layer hides his name. Slender downward shaping stars, building realms.
We'll need that one.
Bars, a canvas of cold, the future seed, creating worlds for hearts.
Take that one. We will need this one to round that out. Oh, I need the one with both circles in it. There we go.
He cuts the void, a brush
brush of text, each line a spell. What's coming next? His stage a screen, his voice sincere, inventing lands that pull you near. Lines of color,
Okay.
beats unfold.
We'll fix those back up.
The architect, the mold, the voyager in the digital stream, chasing reality's boldest dream. Standard damage, shaping stars, building realms, breaking bars, a canvas of code. The future.
There we go. That'll be much better. Now I can go back to the tile sets and just round some of those off. Oh. Okay, that one needs bottom and corner, and then that one is around the corner, but also has
A brush of text, each line a spell. What's coming next?
oh,
His stage,
that's one of those.
screen,
Okay.
his voice sincere, inventing lands that pull you near. Standard damage, shaping stars, building realms, breaking bars, a canvas of code, the future sees.
Just want to see what else we need to come up with for maybe some extra decoration. For Demage's Castle, let's get back into this.
Cold streams flowing like a midnight tide. Electric whispers in the deep collide. Pixels glow under a neon sky. Dreaming is sick, it's where ideas fly. Build the world, bite by bite. Fingers dancing through the light. Chasing visions on the screen. What's real or
I'm going to go ahead and
blueprints?
take that out of there too.
Violet haze. Every keystroke sets the stage. Fragments shaping a digital dome. Within the wires we make a home.
Okay, that's on 2.
Binary echoes in an endless maze. Fiction forms in the spectrum's blaze. Time dissolves as the build
Okay, nope, that's actually going to be a good spot for it. I can leave that be.
Oh, look. A new intern joined the department. This should be fun.
Zandon, I hope I pronounced this correctly. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. It's good to have you here with us. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome day so far. I'm going to need to go get something to drink pretty soon, fam.
looping lines hum a perfect sound. Create
Thank you, Xandon. I appreciate it. We're just, I just for the last couple of weeks, I started working with Tile. I was originally building the maps right within the game engine itself. Then started playing around with Tile, then saw how much more power we had. Now there's going to be some things I've got to figure out as a result. But the difference it made in the map was insane. And what we're going to be able to do, especially with our main game and all that. Xandon, how'd you find us, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Do you dev yourself, or what are you up to? All right, let me get my dark water here. Dave, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. How's everything going today? Happy Thursday.
My shoulder and is with me everywhere I go. But I don't understand her. She speaks to me differently. 'Cause she's a giggle fish.
What about this?
And they may make different sounds.
There we go.
You see, she is a giggle fish. And the giggle fish goes blah 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 blah. And the giggle fish goes blah 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 blah.
Oh, the one thing I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna end up putting that other thing back though. I just remembered why I had that in there. We'll put the base back in for that mountain fortress.
She talks to me all day through the soda pop bubbles. You might not understand
That needs to stay there because that was by design.
but you'll feel
Okay. Looking the map over, let's start to refine a little bit here.
and the giggle fish goes blah 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 blah. You are love, our love. You
Actually, I should be able to go with the terrain brush
She talks to
and
me
go that
all
route with it.
day
There we go.
through the soda
Dave, doing well. Doing well. Much better than I was doing yesterday.
understand her,
Yesterday was
but you'll feel
the migraine from hell. I was talking about it earlier on in the stream. I haven't had one like that in a long time, where I could feel it coming on, and all my preventative measures that usually work or at least help didn't do anything. It came on, and it came on strong. So I had to take the day off yesterday. I got Granny done, though. At least I got Granny finished. So that character's now done. Today, much better. Still tired. Like tired after you've had a bad stomach flu, kind of tired. But as far as like how I feel, I'm back to feeling fine again. I think I just need a day or two of rest and I'll be good. So scrolled through the dev category and found you. First year web student and slowly learning. I'm actually self-teaching, Xandon. This is our first game. Two of the members of my dev team are also in chat with us right now, Elfie and Kira. Elfie handles my technicals. Kira is my absolute total creative right hand. And they're both absolutely awesome and very dear friends for a very long time. So we've been having a lot of fun with it so far. Have you actually, have you tried your hand at deving any games or anything you have out there? Or but I'm totally with you on the slowly learning part. Oh, you bet. It definitely takes a while. Getting there, though. And it's a lot of fun. I love anything where I get to learn a lot, so. Didn't mean to do that. Why does it keep trying to do that? Let's see if I can. Nope, I'm going to have to do that set by hand. It's going to be another one. Let me get my grass here real quick. Okay, I need that for that and that. We need one coming around the corner there. Carrie Ann's unsolicited dock pics. Get your wood wet. I got that tile placed just in time. Hello, love. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. No, not yet. But that's a goal for me to make a game one day. Awesome. So you're really just getting into it. Oh, love. Me too. Me too. Right there with you. Right there with you. Much better than yesterday, though. So I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Okay, that one needs just the corner. There we go. That will clean all of that up. There we go. All right, and then let me get back to my water and my terrain set. Are you at least done with class and all that for the day, love? Sandin, by the way, any ideas what, I know when I first came into game design myself, I had all these grand ideas. You have any idea of the kind of games you'd like to make yet? Like subject material or... We're actually working on, as you can see, we're working on a highly comedic top-down RPG. We looked at the various engines, tried to decide what we were going to do. We went with RPGMaker MZ because it certainly has the power we need. And is definitely a dedicated engine for this kind of work, but it just fit together too well for us to use anything else this round. But we also wanted to stay a little bit on the easier side in terms of technicals because we had a lot of creative ideas we wanted to employ. So this will allow us to do it and kind of get used to it. As time goes on and we release additional chapters, we might look at other engines. There's a good chance of that, but for right now, this is where we wanted to start. It was an absolutely solid place for us to get started, so. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Unreal Engine is...
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Is climbing the cliff. That one's the cliff. Great engine. Not saying it's not. It's a great engine. But there's a lot to learn. There is a lot to it. Sinful Princess, thank you so much for the subscription and using your Prime. You only get one of those every month. And I'm always honored when you choose to use it here, love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Princess, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. See, trees should be ground level 2. I'm wondering if I have. Let's see. Wondering if I have any other, and I should. Anything else maybe I can decorate with over here. All right, and then I'm going to get back down here, and we're going to get rid of some of the trees and all that. Actually, I got to get rid of that building first. Oh, those ended up on, oh, that's right, because they had to climb over top of the mountains. So those had to be put on that upper level. Okay, that's fine. Okay, those ones I should be able to just switch back over to the train. Perfect. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me catch up with what Princess has been talking about here. Doing good. Enjoying the cooler weather. Yes, a lot of us have. I don't know about up your way, but it's about 65 and breezy. We've been seeing about the same. It's actually been nice. It's been nice. I do miss the heat. I love the summer. In terms of the warmth and all that, and being able to just walk right outside, shorts, t-shirt, whatever, but it does get to a point where the cooler weather gets really enjoyable because you can go out, walk around, just enjoy it. Decided to give Crumb a little 3-foot tree for Christmas in his room. And I told my mom about how he wanted tools on his tree. My stepdad found tool ornaments on Amazon. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. He might now have more tools than his dad. He's also showing interest in cooking at 4, so we got him a kitchen set and pretend food for his birthday. He's been making me stuff all the time. Can I just say that I hate that play food and kitchen stuff is labeled for girls? No, I got you, Princess. I got you. There are plastic cooking sets made for kids. He'd probably like getting to play with real food, despite the likely mess. Just be careful with the plastic knives. They're still sharp, despite being plastic. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The plastic, actually, they've got a lot of plastic cooking sets now, Felly, too. I actually bought one for a child not that long ago. Even the knives and all that are smoothed out. So you could still use them like utensils technically, if you wanted to like try like doing basic cooking with them or whatever, or like play cooking like a kid would, but you lose that sharp edge of like the plastic knives and all that you usually see. They're very smooth and dull, yeah. I agree with Felly's point though, yeah. Even on some of the play sets, the knives are like, they actually put, because they try to imitate like a serrated edge or something like that. And even though they're smoothed off, they're still surprisingly rough. So whether you're talking about like the plastic knives you get with picnic sets or whatever, or some of the ones in kid sets, they're still, some of them are a bit sharp still. Oh, he's got a set of your own. Those are great. Spatulas have been kids' toys since the dawn of time. Felly, I agree. I think that's a great life skill. Princess, teach Crumb how to make tacos. Very important life skill. Very important. Oh, kinetic sand mix. Oh, it's so much fun. Yes, it is. I understand why people have love-hate relationships with kinetic sand, especially if you got to try to clean it up. But kinetic sand is wonderful. So much fun. It is so much fun. And it's not as bad as it used to be either. Like back when we were kids and that stuff came out, it was a cleaning nightmare. Clogged up vacuum cleaners and everything. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's much better than it used to be. But kinetic sand is fun no matter how you shape it. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Princess. I agree. I agree. Ooh, burritos. Yeah. Slime is different. And for the record, slime has not changed. That's one thing that hasn't changed since we're kids. It's still a mess. It still gets everywhere. It embeds in everything. And Princess, I'm with you. I wouldn't let my 4-year-old have, well, I take that back because I did let my 4-year-old have slime. But I sat right there with them while we did it, though. It had to be just constantly watched and in the kitchen. Otherwise, it was a no-go. Loads of Play-Doh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Play-Doh is still the same. And it's still as good as it ever was. Play-Doh's fantastic. Play-Doh's fantastic. All right, fam. Here's what's going on, by the way. We've got an ad on Twitch coming up in 2 minutes, everybody. So here's what I'm going to do. We let the ads run for 3 minutes every hour, just so we can do them once per hour and get them out of the way. While the ads are running, I'm going to go ahead and step away myself, just stretch my legs, grab a little bit of something to drink. When we come back, we're going to jump back into the map and see how much more of this we can finish off. Everybody, please don't go away. Felly, I just saw your question, by the way. Do other places have breakfast burritos? Yes. Do other places have breakfast burritos like New Mexico has? Absolutely not. Fam, I'll be right back.
Wash it away, the hurt, the signs, lost in the waves, the sands of time. Wash it away and unwind. The ocean's deep, so's my mind.
Lightning bursts, a great big sky. Teardrops fall, and so do I. The hues don't judge, they just comply.
So submerged, the water's warm.
It soothes my heart. Here comes the storm.
Wash it away, the hurt, the signs, lost in the waves, the sands of time. Wash it away and unwind. The ocean's deep, but so's my mind. Wash it away, the hurt, the signs, lost in the waves, the sands of time. Wash it away and unwind. The ocean's deep, so's my mind. Saw you not just with my eyes, but with something deeper, like I always knew you'd be mine. 1,000 lifetimes collapsed into your smile. There are no words, but I'm still trying.
You held my hand, and I felt the static fade. The chaos quieted, the world rearranged.
All right, everybody, we are back. Thank you for your patience. There we go. All right. Why small mundane things are so common as gifts, despite kids finding it weird. You mean like staple pullers and all that? Oh, man. I'm just catching up to make sure. Hubby has eczema, and one of the signs was getting bumps and small red spots anywhere. Oh, okay. Okay. I will leave that conversation to the three of you because I have no experience there whatsoever. All right, let me go ahead and back out here, and let's just take a look now that I've had a chance to walk away.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Indeed. Indeed. Comma, thank you so much for the renewal. Sorry the test didn't work. Still want to use my server. Not the other one we were talking about.
Hey, look, everybody. It's a comma chameleon.
Indeed, it's a comma chameleon. Comma, let me look over a couple of things real quick. The reason I haven't sent you an answer back to that question yet, and I'm sorry, I've been sick this week. Really, it has not been a great week for me. I'm just starting to feel better really today. What I have to look at is I have to look at and see if we can just take the Enshrouded server and completely flip it over. If we can, I will not ask you to hold your server for us. If it's not a problem, and we find that we can't keep that server flipped over, I will come talk to you about it. Well, I'm going to talk to you about it either way, because we've still got that other thing we're working on. But let me find out real quick if that's a permanent solution or only a temporary thing. That's all I need to find out, and I can get you an answer right away. So. Let's say it. Okay, I will, comma, and I will do it rather quickly. And again, I'm sorry. I started coming down with a fever on Sunday. Broke it on Monday. Got some things done. Had to kind of take it easy, but I was all right. Tuesday rolls around. Everything was generally okay. Yesterday, I had a migraine like I haven't had in a long time. Like making me physically sick and everything. It was full bore. I had to cancel the stream yesterday. I got like the granny character finished. That's about as much as I could do, as much as I could look at the screen. So yeah, it's been a strange week. It's got rebirth on it now, but we can wipe if needed. Don't mind if it's being used. Okay. All right. Comma, let me look into a couple things real quick and I will let you know. And I will do it too sweet because what we did last week was we jumped in to get some filming done. What I didn't get to tell you in DMs was the filming we did was in a map that we're not going to stick with anyway. So we've got to restart anyway. So it's more about, again, just figuring out logistics and getting it all figured out from there. But I will let you know really quickly. I've just got to talk to a couple people and figure out like how it goes. When it's our server, as you know, when it's our server, when it's actually ours, we have full control over it. So that makes life 10 times easier because you're not trying to jump in for permissions with everybody and all the time and all that. But again, it's really just a matter if we can keep that Enshrouded server on that side and take it from there. So yeah, but we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Have I gotten the migraine cap yet? No, I have not. No, I have not. When it comes to migraines, like if it's a sensory deprivation thing, I actually pull a towel right around my head. Make sure I can breathe through it, of course. My mouth is still open, but even like smells and all that, if things get really bad, even smells and all that can trigger it. Oh, that's right. Comma, that's right, because you're on, that one's on G Portal. So I could be a co-admin and keep it really simple. Let me figure it. Let me talk to them real quick and see which way we want to go. Because we didn't want to let go of the Enshrouded server either. That's got our saves on it and everything. Luckily with Nitrado, we can just suspend the game, including the save files and everything, and it stays there. And we can swap games over if we want to. So that part of it is cool. But I would rather have a completely dedicated server, of course, for each game, especially if we're filming. Drop that, yeah. Drop that right in general, Princess. Please, please. Please, please. Comma, thank you. And comma, again, please don't forget to let me know a Sunday coming up where you might, like, give me an idea of a couple Sundays where you'd be able to stop in while I don't need you there while I'm running it, of course, but would be nice if you were able to be there and talk to a couple of people if they've got questions or otherwise. So just let me know. Let me know on a Sunday and we'll get that going. Because we're about to have 3 new merch lines coming out. So I'd like to do a couple of giveaways and I was going to use that to do it. So. Oh, Sunday morning. Oh, that's Kiddo's T-ball. How long does that run till? Because Sundays I start at 2 p.m. Eastern, but that's 11 a.m. Pacific. So if I need to do a little something to accommodate a time, we might be able to do that. If I shot for, say, noon on a Sunday, would that give you enough time, or would you need a little bit more time than that? Oh, wait a minute. What time was it again? You told me. Let's see. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.-ish. Okay. So that would be fine. So 11. Okay. Well, what we'll do. All right. I'll let you know. That's fine. Might go pumpkin patch this weekend. But we'll let you know. I was looking maybe a couple of weeks ahead anyway. Actually, I know. I'll DM you. I have an idea. Something just hit me. And I know how we'll do it. We'll have some fun with it. I know just the stream, but I'll let you know. I don't want to. The reason I'm being cryptic right now, I don't want to give away any surprises. But I'll shoot you a DM and let you know what I have in mind, and we'll talk about it. If it works for you, we'll do it. For sure. For sure. All right. I want to actually round this out a little bit. Let me get this particular grass. I was on the wrong level. That's why. I'm like, really weird that's not all blending, but that's why it wasn't all blending. Let's get that taken care of. That taken care of. All right. I am going to need... Let's get back to our tile sets here real quick. Groundwater. We'll get this one dropped in. There we go. That's the one I needed for that one. Okay. Cool. Okay. "45 minutes for Little Nightmares 3. Nice. Very nice. Princess, it was below my radar until a few weeks ago, too. That's actually what we're going to be doing tomorrow, by the way. We're going to actually, normally on Fridays, we start streaming at 6 p.m., but because we lost Wednesday and Little Nightmares comes out today, tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m., I'm going to start streaming. We're going to play Little Nightmares 3. At 5 p.m., we're going to take a quick break, and I'll switch over to Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. We'll do a little standard duckage while I eat. 6 p.m., we'll switch back over and keep playing Little Nightmares up until about 9. If we don't finish it, we'll pick it up the following Friday, but I think that'll give us enough time. That full day should give us enough time to finish the game. Right before Halloween. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I love that game series. And the fact that the pre-order, I don't know if it's going to stay this way, but the pre-order at least included the enhanced edition of the first Little Nightmares. Oh, yes, please. I have loved that series since the first game. As soon as I saw the first game was coming out, I pre-ordered it and picked it up and didn't regret it for a second. Did the same thing, got the collector's edition for the second one, didn't regret that either. I'm sure this one will knock it out of the park just like the other ones did. Well, I'm not sure of that, though, Sess. I'm not sure if that's a pre-order bonus or they're going to just sell it as, like, part of the pack. I can't imagine they'd go through the work of remastering a game and then keeping it buried forever. So maybe it'll continue to be a part of, if you purchase 3, you get the remastered as well. I'd have to look it up, though. I don't know for sure. I know it was part of the pre-order packs, but that was about all I knew. Crime Scene Cleanup, from what I understand, is actually a pretty fun game. Not precisely my cuppa, but I have heard good things. All right. I need to get back to this. Get back to the terrain brush. Oh, actually, that should stay right where it's at, and I should actually add some path to that. We'll make it like a path through the woods. Actually, no, I'm going to end up taking that out. Did I misjudge there? Oh, I did. I did. Okay. Let's get... I think I'm doing this a bit in reverse here. Let's do this. Oh, I know what I have access to that I wasn't thinking about. I have that alternate snow set. And I bet I can get that. I haven't played through Final Fantasy 16 the last couple of weeks, and man, what a ride that is. Boss fights are awesome, absolutely mind-blowing in how cinematic they made them feel. When did 16 come out? Let me know how Fly with the Red Bear goes. I'll fly through Sky Rings. As long as it's not like Superman 64, we'll be fine. 3 years ago now, Kira? It's been so long, even since I looked at a Final Fantasy game, to be honest. Not that I have anything against them, of course. The other mini game is Lucy at the football. Oh, that should be great. That should be fantastic. Wait until you hear the build-up from that one. All right, let me see here. Oops, I didn't mean to erase that. Why is this? That's really odd. Okay, let me try. Oh, that's right. Again, those ones were on the 4th level. Okay, let's get the snow trees now behind us. Okay, so for the most part, oh, I still got to fix that grass down there. Let's get that taken care of before I forget to do that again. Let's get that right grass. There we go. Only 2 years. Okay. Yeah, it was a PS5 exclusive for a year. Then it released on Steam. And it's been in your backlog since? Princess, I don't even think about my backlog. I really don't. You know why? You know why? Because I suffer from anxiety and depression. And every time I think about my backlog of games, I suffer from both. So... Bought day one on PS5 and played an hour. Always meant to go back to it, but hardly touched the PS anymore. So playing on PC, the fact that... Let me see. Yoship and Soken were involved is fairly apparent in how those fights are designed. Oh, nice! Oh, you wanted Horizon. Really great games I never got to play. I haven't gotten to play the most recent God of War yet either, and I really want to, because I've enjoyed every last one of those. All right, let me get these taken care of. That goes there. This one just needs to be a corner, I think. There we go. Same with that one. Grab that terrain brush real quick and switch back up to the grass. Didn't mean to do that, but I can fix that easy enough. Got it. Okay. What I'm going to do here, fam, is move this up a bit. Get it surrounded by that deep blue water all the way around. I know how to do that too. Okay, terrain. Get on my terrain brush. That would help. We'll go ahead and stop that right there because it wants to try and jump into another song we don't want it to jump to. And we'll get back to what we know best. Nuts. As a Bethesda fan, Fanatical has a Bethesda Legends bundle right now. $3 per game. Fallout, Dishonored. Ooh, Dishonored. Ooh. I have to see which ones I've already got on PC. I never got to play Dishonored 2. The first one was badassery. What a great game that was. Really enjoyed that. The scaling is so crazy. When you see how small it is. Oh, Ifrit is compared to a Titan. I still think back a lot to the first time I played God of War on the PS2 and what they did to give you the impression of scale. And what an amazing job they did. And of course, it just kept getting better over time, but I mean, I guess, Elfie, I want to say they faked it so well. And they truly did. They truly did. Okay. Now with all of that, then I got to get up to ground level 2. And we got to take all of that extra water out of there.
In a village where silence is sacred. One house. Drop the bass.
Everyone whispers, tiptoes, and prays. Curtains drawn tight for the
And, oh, nice. I could actually have, okay. That's actually going to work out really well for a new place for the castle. Because now, let me get to my grass tiles here real quick.
quiet down, they plead and shout. But Bob just yells, let's warm it out.
Neighbors cringe, they duck and sob.
Too late now, you've triggered Bob. Owns, 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 owns.
Actually, I think I'm going to just erase that one right out of there. And we're going to replace that with actually a water tile. Okay, and then I just got to straighten out that grass tile. That's going to be this guy right here.
Windows flashing, no plans to stop. Fridge rumbles deep with a midnight thump. Tea with a twist of glow stick foam. Bob's got lasers in every dome. Headphones blasting off the chain. Blasting up inside the window pane. Where BYOB means bring your own boyfriend. You won't arrive with one, but you might leave with 10. Now it's time to drop the word. Who's the house? Who won't stop? Who won't stop?
And I got to get one into that corner right there. Oh, that one needs 2 corners. There it is. That's the corner I needed. And I need one with the line across the bottom and then one in the top corner, which is that one. There we go. Okay.
Please enjoy your stay in the quiet village.
Unless you're Bob.
Get back to the terrain brush and need to swap over the water. Where is it?
The ballad of Dick Charming.
There we go.
A mighty foe came to the rift, squeaking and oinking. He zoomed across the land, treating everyone like a plaything. He disrupted politics. He disrupted trade. He disrupted bowel movements. Everyone felt afraid. A cry for help went across the wide area. No part was left untouched. It was mass hysteria. A man wondered in heeding the mighty call. A charming Dick came to release us from the pit.
Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do here then.
The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick was first joined by the mage, which increased his luck. Next he broke down the defenses of the archer full of pluck. They saved a quiet village and managed to not kick the bucket. They traveled across the lands, determined not to miss it. One last companion to find before the final showdown, to release her from her cold reception. Flames raise the town.
Will I get to grass here again?
Was just one church left to face.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to use sand for this one.
The imposing castle
That's right.
to blast that pig into space. The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick Charming.
Let's find my sand. There we go.
Neon wheels are spinning fast. Tiny feet, a blur. They dash. In a world of chrome and
All right, let me look at something else here. There it is.
Gears align. Little warriors, they define a revolution. Wheel in time. Hamster hustle, never slow. Round and round
All right, let's get to our sand again. See if it'll let me. Oh. What we'll do is we'll do snow on one side. Breathor's eggs, freshly laid. Always as I'm about to click a button and that pops up and it makes me jump. Breathor, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Egg scared, to say the least. To say the least. There, now I can just take the water around the outside of it and we should be good to go. If it'll let me do that, but maybe not. Been finding this a lot, that with the terrain brush, it's just generally easier to erase around the outside of those borders and then yeah, that should be fine. Interesting to me that it wants to just throw that in. It's trying to loop everything together. I understand that. But I'm going to have to just erase that one out of there too, because that's going to keep fighting me if I don't. Okay. And then this is going to need, even though you can't really visit, it is going to need some houses around the outside. So we will take a look at that real quick. There we go. Not too bad. The tour last night was an absolute blast. Oh, nice. Let's see. Had a few special guests, and they specifically requested me as a guide. Needless to say, the boss is ecstatic they went. But a little upset he didn't get to be their guide. The guests were A-list celebs. Oh, nice. That were just getting away for a few days. I've met them a couple of times before doing other things. And when they saw I was guiding tours, they asked for you specifically. That's awesome. I won't pry who the celebs are, but that's really awesome. I know there's a reason we're not calling out names, but would love to know who it was. But yes, very cool. Very cool that you got asked for specifically, too. That's awesome. So going out doing more Aurora hunting, or? Can I find... Actually, it's probably under terrain sets. Just making sure I'm leaving the roadways in without destroying anything else there. Now I should be able to take those tile sets and do something with it. Let me see how we're doing time-wise here, fam, by the way. Let's just say that one of the guests was also one of the most well-loved celebs currently. Really?
I got a message from a voice in my brain.
Got some of the rarer, though less visually appealing ones. With the mostly full moon, it made them hard to see with the naked eye. But we had all sorts of colors, purples and blues. Oh, nice. Very, very cool. Grethor, very cool. Oh, man. All right. So, fam, here's where we are at. We've got about 3 minutes until the next set of ads run, but it is time for us to call it a day. So what we're going to do, fam, is we're going to call it right here. We will be back tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we are going to be streaming all day tomorrow. We're going to actually be playing Little Nightmares. We're going to stream up until, well, we're going to play Little Nightmares up until 5. I will stay on camera. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab something to eat. 6 p.m. is going to roll around, and we're going to jump right back into Little Nightmares. Now, during that break period between 5 and 6, we will do a little bit of standard duckage. If you've never been around for that before, it's where we sit, eat, chat, and we let Placid Plastic Duck Simulator run. And while that's running, we name any ducks that haven't dropped in yet. We usually name them, of course, after members of the community. So, fam, please join in for that tomorrow. It is going to be an absolute blast. For right now, though, what we've got to do is we need to go find somebody to share this love with. Fam, I am going to say goodbye to all of our friends on YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. But until we see you then, much love.